Can you believe that this man got away? Like he drove off with a $140,000 Porsche 911.
I like those
with
cars.
a fake check. He just printed a check out at home. And he went to this dealership and he just drove off.
Do you think nobody's done it in so long that they're just like, there was a vulnerability because of that?
Because no one fucks with checks anymore.
Yeah, because usually they gotta verify it, they do all those things.
They wait till the check clears and then they let you drive off. But not in this case.
Wait, do they normally wait for the check to clear?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. That usually that's what a lot of places do.
Did he take a picture in front of it?
So he was so like cocky about it that he asked the employees at the dealership to take a picture of him because he's like, yeah, my car, because he paid with the cash, right?
That's a 911 turbo.
For 140K, yeah.
I mean, it pulls it off better, you know, to ask him to take a picture of you because you're like,
You're so confident.
It feels real that way. But not like he's like, oh shit, I need to get out of
Can
here.
you take a picture of this for the police so they know what I look like, please?
Seriously.
Yeah, who's keeping that photo? I guess if it's in his phone.
Did he use all his actual information though, or is it all fake information?
So this is the thing. Well, I'll get to that point. But after this,
Here you go, Mr. Dumpty. Humpty, that's an interesting name.
That's stupid. No, so then after he drove off with this car, which by the way, he printed the check out for $139,203.05. So it was like exact. And yeah, he had just like all this confidence and that's why they were just like, well, I guess it should be okay. So he drove off. And then he was so shocked that it actually worked. He went back home, printed another check for $61,521 and used it at a jeweler the next day at a jewelry store. But that time, the owner didn't let him leave until the check cleared because he was trying to buy 3 Rolex watches. And so they were just like, you're not walking out with these watches until this check clears. So then at that point, when the jeweler found out and reported that the check was fake, that's when the Porsche dealership ended up figuring out that it was a fake check too, and they had arrested him. And so when he got arrested, he said that he didn't know what the big deal was and that since it was his account number on the check, that he thought it should be fine.
Actual account number?
I would plead stupidity too. Wow.
Yeah.
You have to at that point.
That is fucking dumb.
I wonder how much money he actually had in his account.
So, I know,
I
right?
thought I had 140,000 sitting there. Oh,
No, that's only $1.14, sir.
Yo, he looks
Oh,
eyebrows.
wow.
What's going on?
I know, no eyebrows. So his name is Casey Kelly.
Casey Kelly.
Anybody with 2 first names.
Yep, and no eyebrows. It's always in the eyebrows.
3 first names,
Yes,
Casey
none.
William Kelly.
Oh, well then he's gonna kill a president if he's got 3 names.
Yeah. Where did his eyebrows go?
He looks like a Kennedy.
Maybe he draws it in because he's always in disguise. Each time he draws a different one, and they're like, who is this guy?
It's only the fucking eyebrows.
You know what's funny is that he used his real bank account. He probably used his real address, everything when he got the car. So he might have legitimately thought this was a legal thing.
Or like a loan or something. I don't know. Like,
Maybe he just doesn't know how the banking system works. Cause like, the funny thing is, doesn't he know that if he uses his address and everything, that the cops are just gonna find his ass?
But do you think he's like, well, nobody found out my house isn't mine yet?
I got that with my check too.
He's like, I've been here for months.
He's just been printing checks all day.
yeah. He's just been printing checks at home. At least he has a good printer.
Wow.
Do you guys ever get tempted when you get those checks like by the banks and loan companies? They give you a fake check of like $50,000 and you're just like, man, I could fucking cash this in right now.
Pre-approved for $50,000.
I love that
And
shit.
then all you gotta do is put your name and go to the fucking bank, and then you can cash that motherfucker.
It always looks
I
like
get
you can.
skeptical even with real checks. I'm like, wait, is this a real check? I don't know, because I'm always so like, it's a scam. Everything's a scam. Especially after buying this house, we got a whole bunch of like homeowner things being sent to us, and I'm like, is this a scam? Is this a scam? I don't know.
All scam. If you didn't ask for it, it's a scam.
Well, there is this one thing that I kept thinking it was a scam, but now I'm getting scared that maybe it's a real thing. I have to hit up Kevin and ask
Did you
him.
ask for it?
Well, it's like a property ownership transfer thing. I don't know. But I was like, oh shit, this looks legal. I should probably look
You know
into
what's
it.
annoying? The fucking census people, like.
Oh, can they fuck off already?
They come every day now.
Wait, to your house?
They leave the fucking census thing and tell me to file and shit. I don't want to. Why do I have to? Like, the more they push me, the more I don't want to do it.
You know when you do it, then they don't come anymore. And it only takes like 2 minutes.
No, it's the principle,
It's super
dude.
fast.
Dude, I'm not giving them what they want.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
You do it in person or you do the online?
I did online.
Why
It took me
do
like
I
2
have to
minutes.
do it, though?
It's so
You don't care
fast.
about statistics?
I like
Give them my
statistics,
data.
but why? I'm not even a resident there forever. I'm gone. That's not my house.
But you're a resident of the United States of
Oh
California.
yeah, the United States.
United States of California.
Dude, have you been getting more scam calls lately? I've been getting scam calls.
Fuck ton. My phone's always saying like spam risk.
Dude, we'll get them at 5 in the morning now sometimes.
You don't silence unknown numbers? My phone never rings anymore.
Oh, buddy, hook me up.
Yeah, how do you
Your
do it?
settings, it says silence unknown numbers. So like your phone will never ring if
My
like,
phone
you don't
just
have it
doesn't
added
ring
on your phone.
regardless.
So does it go to voicemail? And then if it's
If
an
you leave a
important
voicemail, then it just pops up as a voicemail.
Oh, cool. That's pretty smart.
That's so
That's
sick.
all I want. Every time I see an unknown number, I'm like, just leave a voicemail. If it's a really
But what if it's like your friend from jail?
They'll leave a voicemail.
Oh, well, it actually might just say jail.
It could say,
does
just
it?
say
You
jail.
could
Save the
Say-
jail
it might-
number.
It might.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. I don't like it when people call me. You know, it's like if I'm not expecting your call, don't interrupt me. Like that's fucked up. Before, I think it made sense when we had landlines and shit like that. It made sense because it's like that was the only way. That was normal culture. Now I think proper etiquette is texting.
Wait, so you texted me and I'm like, this is too much shit to reply, and I call you. Were you mad at that?
I'm expecting your call though.
Oh.
So that's different because texting, it's like, hey, are you free? Calling is like, I don't give a fuck if you're free. You need to be on my time, motherfucker.
I miss phone calls though, man. I like to be on the
I
phone.
like talking on the phone. I just don't like that people expect that I'm doing nothing. So while I'm picking my lemons, right? Let me pick my goddamn lemons. Don't call me. I'm doing something important right now.
I want to be ready for the call. I want them to text me that they're going to call me. Because when they call me out of nowhere, I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
I think that's most people these days.
I think because
Hey, I'm
people
calling you.
don't
Is that cool?
call, so it's anxiety inducing because you're like, did somebody fucking die? Because you
Yeah,
never
that's true.
call
That's
me.
exactly what you're
Right.
saying.
What's going on? Like David fucking was trying to call me, get to me, and then he just wanted to drop off a bento box. And I was panicking like, what the fuck happened?
Was he en route or was he at home chilling?
I don't know. But it was enough for me to ask Bart what's going on because he never calls.
Instead of calling him back,
He's like, let me call Bart.
Well, he wouldn't pick up.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
your immediate go-to was Bart.
Is David okay? What's going on? I don't know. I thought it was an emergency. And he goes, yeah, man. I made a bunch of bento boxes. I was wondering if I could drop one off to your house. And I'm like, oh yeah, come on. I'm like, but you never call me. Why did you call me?
What makes you more pissed? When they call you or they just show up at your house?
When they call me.
What?
Because if I'm not home, they can show up all they want. I don't give a fuck. And then if they show up, because sometimes people show up because they're just kind of like chilling in the area.
Yeah, I like that. It's
Yeah, I
a
like
pleasant
that too.
surprise, except for my parents.
No,
Oh yeah.
But everyone else I like.
Nikki hates it though. Nikki needs to be prepped if somebody's coming.
Well, it kind of makes sense because I don't mind opening the door and I'm like in my shorts and then my house is a mess and I'm like, I'd rather see you. Right. But most people, I think they have decency. So they're like, wait, you didn't even prep. I didn't fucking do my shit. You know, it's like catching her out naked or something. Yeah.
If someone's coming over, does she like spend the whole day cleaning and tidying?
Big
really?
all
That
that,
makes
all
sense.
that shit. It's a nightmare. But actually, we've actually kept our place pretty fucking clean. Like she just redid our kitchen, kind of.
it looks so good.
It looks really good.
Yeah,
And
because
so
I
we're-
heard about some more, like the under cabinet lights that I've been wanting to get, but then I saw it on hers. I was like, I'm buying
dude,
that.
you put under cabinet lights in your kitchen, and it just makes you look like a baller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
It's sick
really
looking.
good.
So yeah, so since we did that, it just incentivizes you to keep it clean because it looks nice. So we just been keeping it more clean, which is pretty sick.
Don't you guys get weirded out when people knock on your door?
Oh yeah.
I never open the door.
Instead of what, like ringing the doorbell?
Instead of
open up the window
texting
and
you
be
that
like,
I'm
"What do you
coming
want?"
over, I'm outside.
I had a neighbor recently come to me because he needed to get a signature just to smoke on his own porch outside because like neighbors were bitching or whatever. So I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll sign for you. I'll sign for you to be able to
Why
smoke."
would you do that?
Okay, he just wants to smoke outside.
But you're gonna smell it. It's gonna go in your house. That's how they're making him sign
That's
it.
not going to my house. It's going to my neighbor's house.
Oh, okay. Nice.
When the census people come over, they knock on the door.
Yeah.
And I stand and I go, nope.
Did you know census people, they can go into places that say no trespassing?
Why?
It's part of like their thing. They're allowed to.
Government stuff.
Well, okay, so why is it so important that I sign up for the census thing? How does it benefit me?
Well, it distributes money correctly to the states
Yeah.
and the
That's
cities.
how it benefits you.
It's actually pretty vital to the states, but I want to bitch about it anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they need to know who's where, why, and all that kind of shit.
So,
Which cities
so
need
single
more
male
money?
Asian in a household.
So yeah, that's vital.
That's
to
all
them.
they need. And then we're gonna get $1 million for California. All right, I'll do it.
Only because of you, Joe.
All right, let's do it. Let me contribute.
We're still not gonna see the million, but they'll say they gave us $1 million.
I know, but I just don't like how they be coming over like a bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses, like knocking on my door and shit. I'm like, man, you gotta make me put on underwear? Fuck.
You know how they feel? They're like, oh my god, this literally takes like 3 minutes to fill out. Why the fuck do we have to keep coming to Joe's house? He doesn't fucking do it.
Like, why is everyone so cagey about just answering our stupid questions?
Hey, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have had a job.
You're that guy. I know. It's the best.
Job security for them, right?
Yeah, job security. I'm leaving all my trash on the ground for them.
I hate those guys.
Oh, that's
know,
the
right?
worst.
Oh, have you seen this? It's kind of staged, but in China, there's this guy that kept throwing trash out of his, like window, and then there's a man that comes, sweeping it up, and then some savior walks up, grabs all the shit, and throws it in a car. It's very satisfying, but it's totally staged.
There's a compilation of like motorcyclists who do that here.
Yeah.
That's not staged though.
Yeah, they'll go up, they see like someone throw out a cup, they'll pick it up, throw it back in the car, and then ride off.
I love that.
It's crazy, instant karma.
I hate people that fucking litter, you fucking dirty fucks. It's your own city. Why would you litter, you idiots? Ugh.
Yeah, because then they live in a fucking pigsty in their own home, so they're like, oh, this is just an extension of my house.
I hate it.
So inconsiderate.
I like taking the trash out of my car and putting it in her car.
That's not littering because you're keeping it in the same household.
Yeah, my car stinks.
So what do? You get all your sandwich wrapping, all that, and you go.
All my empty water bottles put in her cup holders.
The pee ones too.
Ew.
Ew.
Man, I don't understand littering. It's
I
disgusting.
don't get it either. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Only biodegradable products.
Like what? Like banana peel?
That one takes a long time.
He's in
Banana peels?
Maybe sunflower seeds.
Have you ever spilled on yourself accidentally and the cup was hot, so you actually just threw it out of the window and you're like, oh fuck?
Nope.
I did that. That was my one litter moment. Yeah.
Why would you throw it out the window?
Like, oh
I
shit.
spilled. I had the window down already. I had like a hot coffee. I don't really drink coffee, but I had to drink coffee that day. And I took a sip. Yeah, I fucking spilled it. And then I was like, ah, fuck. And I threw it right out the window.
I think accidental
I didn't mean to.
litter is.
Did you pull
not
over and
as
go
bad.
get it?
No, I was like on the freeway.
That sounds funny as fuck. I imagine if I was in the passenger seat, that would be funny.
I didn't like that I did it. I was just like, ah, fuck, ah, fuck. And I was like, oh shit.
Cause like it's just a casual morning. You're like, oh shit, you threw it out.
And then the motorcyclist goes, "You asshole!"
It's so hot. No.
Then he's like burning his own hand too, trying
It's
to
a
throw it back.
mistake.